just finished a new session with a client, and the cool thing when you work with like athletes is that they want to be pushed. So that's a good thing about it. So it gives me a lot of fun to play around. Been using a little suspension training this time, so TRX is it. And now I'm going to do something that I was trying to do yesterday, but as you probably will find out at some point or no, I got arrested yesterday. And it totally took me by surprise because, I'm here in Puerto Rico and I kind of, enjoy my life pretty easily and nothing really impedes it. But yeah, yesterday was a very random day and it made me rethink some things about how I take life and how seriously I take, my freedom. And how there's a bigger picture always. And how you have to know when that bigger picture means that you should put yourself in a position, not of compliance, but a position of efficiency. I lost a whole day yesterday dealing with these people for nothing. At least in my view, nothing. I mean, my lawyer came. Okay, so it's gonna cost me about $2,000. You know what I mean? For nothing. So yeah, man, that was my yesterday. Me and Popoyo got locked up like some real thugs. So Popoyo got his street cred now. Well, he already had it because he had some battles in the street already. And but yeah, yesterday, me and my mans got locked up. For real. I was like, come on, yo. How am I? But, in Puerto Rico at that. Look, you know what? I'm going to tell you this much. Not for nothing. If it's anything, I'm happy that it was in Puerto Rico. Because if it wasn't anywhere else, I would definitely have a real problem. And the thing is, look, in Puerto Rico, they did something, like they hooked me up yesterday. Like that's how you know. Like I was in a moo-moo when they pulled me up. Like I was like, are you kidding me? Like I'm trying to comply just because I'm like, all right, cool. Let me tell you who I am and what I'm doing, and this is who I am. And homeboy was like, nah, I was like, wait, what? I was like, sir, officer, let me do. Oh, and I was just like, ay. So I'm like, officer, I have a business. I do things in the community. I'm like, what are we talking about here? We're talking about CBD? No, this is not CBD. Officer, I mean, what's really going on? I mean, do you know how much evil stuff is going on in the world? And we're talking and you're stopping me and impeding my day for this? So, yeah, yesterday it definitely showed me a lot, it showed me the people who had my back, and it wasn't like, people failed me yesterday, but it was just the people that I reached out to, they really like came through. Like, I had my lawyer show up super quick. My people, what I'm saying, took care. Yeah, I was out. I was out by late afternoon. I got to go back in and go talk to some people, but it's not really going to be much of a vibe. The officer was like, he ain't going to show up because I'm hanging with the officers all day. And I'm just like, and he's just like, man, when motherfuckers like, damn, I already started the process, so. And Popoyo's kicking it, Yeah, it was a hell of a day, but it definitely taught me a couple of things. Not to take my not to take my freedom for granted, right? So that's really what I'm on right now. Not to take my freedom for granted. So, with that being said, I am going to get a cannabis license. So this weekend we got some friends that are signing some folks up. So I'm gonna join, sign, get on the roll, and join the the list. So that way I can avoid anything that can get in between me and my success, my freedom, my friends, my loves, my partners, my business opportunities, yeah. I mean, it showed me a lot yesterday, and I want to definitely give thanks to Milady. I mean, I tell you, sometimes when people step into your life, it really, you don't really see what they're there for, and you kind of want them to be a certain way or look a certain way, but not really see the things that they do, all the time, and just you just want some stand-up people, and she is, this is why I say women are it for me, because she is just that stand up, 10 toes down, and I must rate that. I must rate that. Like, that's something that you always want to look for, y'all. You know, and I talk about a lot of goddess talk out there, but I don't really talk about it so much in the sense of, those those girls in the hood that really got you. Those Cardi B's, those Remy Ma's. You know what I mean? Like those chicks out there that are, you know, leveling up all the same, and they stand up. They not necessarily talking about all that spirituality and all of that colorful talk, that pretty flowery talk, but they get shit done. So hands down, hands down, hats off. So, me lady, you are you are the true MVP, the true goddess. Yeah. So me and Papayo, we're now cellmates, cell brothers too.